Hello everyone, welcome back to Tech Talks at Tech Projects, our in-house broadcast series where we bring in our leaders, innovators and experts to share their valuable insights and expertise. This is Koushik and we have Fortune with us today. Fortune, welcome to GCC.
Thank
We
you.
will dig into the questions after a brief introduction about yourself.
I'm Fortune Wong, Senior Director of Digital Applications at CNS Wholesale. I lead teams responsible for designing, developing, and delivering digital platforms and enterprise applications. These platforms and applications support our business and customer experiences.
And thank you once again for visiting GCC and spending time with the team here at GCC and providing your valuable insights.
I'm
Welcome
very
back again.
excited to be here. The teams have been so gracious. Everybody has been so nice.
Okay, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. And let's start with our podcast, right? The questions about our podcast
Mhm.
and all. So I know you have seen the technology evolve, right, all the way through, right? And is there any one particular shift that has surprised you?
I think the most surprising shift has been at which the speed AI
Hmm.
has moved
Hmm.
from specialized capability
Hmm.
to mainstream expectation. We've seen many technologies waves over the years like cloud, mobile, analytics, but generative AI reached executive agendas and end user adoption at precedented pace. It's just amazing how it has evolved. What stands out to me is the conversation is no longer just about automation. It's about augmenting decision making,
Hmm.
accelerating development, and transforming our how our employees interact with enterprise applications.
I know that you are a senior director right now, right? So when you make a big decision, do you generally rely on the data or your experience or just the instincts?
I think um, I see all of them as complementary.
Hmm.
Experience, data, and instinct. Um, they're not competing. For high impact decisions, I rely on data,
Hmm.
experience for judgment, instinct for speed.
Hmm.
I think data tells me what's happening. Experience helps me understand why it's happening,
Hmm.
and instinct helps me act when the market or business is moving faster than the available information. So, as a leader, it helps me make well informed decisions,
Hmm.
manage risks appropriately, and create mechanisms to learn and adjust quickly if assumptions are proven wrong.
So when people outside, right, when they look at the field that you are currently working on, what would surprise them?
I think there's an assumption that digital leadership is about pursuing new innovation all the time.
Hmm.
But I think the significant part of our role is prioritization, deciding which opportunities will create the most value and impact, um, and which distractions to avoid. So the ability to focus on resources on the right initiatives, I think it's more important than the ability to deliver more projects.
Okay, got it. And looking back at your journey, right? So, is there any project or milestone, that will give you a lot of satisfaction, or maybe, it especially made you proud, not just because of the outcome and all, but because of the journey you have been through.
Definitely, it's our customer portal.
Hmm.
That journey has marked a major milestone for our team.
Hmm.
It brought together multiple acquisitions under a single unified customer portal. It achieved the long-standing company objective that had been in the making for years. We were the first to be on GCP. We were the first to take on a large-scale project like that that's customer facing.
Okay. And currently, how many people are using our customer portal?
I would say it's in the thousands, probably like 3,000 is
Hmm.
my guess.
Okay. So we have a lot of folks who have adopted and started using the customer
Yes,
portal.
it's all of our independent retailers.
Okay, then definitely it's a milestone. Yeah.
Yes.
So, you've been in the industry for a while now, right? So, what excites you every day to come to work?
What excites me? Good question. I really enjoy the continuous learning process and an aspect of my role, whether it's emerging technologies or evolving customer expectations or new ways to deliver value. There's always something new to explore, right? So the combination of business transformation, team development, and ongoing innovation is what keeps me energized and engage every day. It's exciting to always be able to deliver something of value to our customers and business.
Okay. Apart from work, what do you like to do outside of work?
I actually love the arts and fashion. So I actually, almost became a fashion designer
Oh, you
instead
are
of
a fashion
computers.
designer?
No, I was planning to go to school for fashion designing, but then my dad made me take up computer
And
science.
you can still do it. You can still do fashion designing right now and help us design a lot of better things.
I don't know. I think the ship has sailed.
Okay. So, I mean, you have a pretty big team, right? And tomorrow, let's say another new resources joining at your team, right? What is that one quality, or maybe what is that one thing that you expect that resource to bring in?
I think if I had to choose one quality, it would be a growth mindset. Technology, business, customer expectations, they constantly change. But I think I would value someone who is curious, adaptable, and eager to learn. Skills can be developed and experience can be gained, but individuals who actively seek feedback or embrace new challenges and look for ways to improve tend to have the greatest impact over time. I also think that people with a growth mindset are more collaborative, resilient, and open to innovation.
Got it. So you want folks who are willing to learn, adapt, and look for growing opportunities rather than just sitting idle and
Yes,
just getting the work done.
and constantly learning something that they have not done before. So, like, from my experience, I've worked in the functional team, in in supply chain, warehouse, business intelligence, and now on the digital side of things. So, in every time I move over to a new area, I have to learn.
Yeah, horizontal growth is always good. You gain a lot of knowledge. So, with the current AI trend going on, so with AI evolving every day, right? So every day we have something new with respects to AIs, right? So how is the team evolving with that? How are we improving the teamwork in that?
So definitely there's a lot of research, training, discussions going on, right? But I think AI tools definitely streamlines our software development lifecycle, starting from project management, development, and testing. But I think that the key benefit of AI, whether it's accelerating delivery or improving quality, is the oversight, the human oversight. That is the most critical. Strong engineering practices, governance, security reviews, business validation are essential to ensure that the solutions are what we deliver meet the organizational objectives and compliance requirements.
And you've been here. It's been 2 weeks since you're here, right? So you have met people across the teams. Do you have any message for the teams here?
I think my message would be to continue to be curious, to learn, right? I mean, and also I'm just really thankful for all the hard work that they put in. I think everybody is really taking the initiative and the motivation to make sure that they support every aspect of our company. So that has been very, satisfying for me.
Okay, so you're seeing results from GCC.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Okay, that's so nice of you to say. Yep, and thank you once again, Fortune, for making time, visiting us. Providing your valuable insights, coaching the teams, improving them. And setting the right goals for them. It really means a lot for us. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much for having me and for all the time that you spent with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.